Someone is saying, what advice do you have for parents of young or aspiring talents?
I mean, just me growing up in Germany, your parents, it's like in Uganda too, they want that you come, the typical professions, like becoming a doctor, advocate, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe, looking back, if you're really into some creative areas, you really should support your kids. And also, it's good to have basics, levels, like knowledge on other stuff. But I think, if you're a creative person, and you really want to do it, you should just give them the wings and support, and just let them do what they want to do.
Yeah, exactly. And one thing in Uganda, our parents are like, no, I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be, and these kids, they're out there, they're talented, because I think it's like a dream for them to go out there and perform and do their art. Do you sometimes get in touch with the parents and try to advise them otherwise to be there for the kids and let them try that direction? Have you ever got into that conversation?
I just have been recently when I was in Kampala. I scouted a kid when he was 10 years old.
Wow.
Now he's 19.
What?
And just about to finish school next year.
Yeah.
And I was talking to his mom, I just was talking to her, what do you want to become? Which direction do you want to go?
Yeah.
Which are your subjects in school you're good in?
Yeah.
So we looked at that, and I feel like, you really should go after your passion and talent.
Yeah,
and not just what your parents tell you to do, because sometimes it's parents, it's the unlived dream of the parent, right?
Yeah, true. That's so amazing, because I think the advice is needed. Some of these talents are very young and they don't know exactly what direction to go, and it's good that you give them that advice. And I think most of the artists are made lack that aspect. They lack it, and it causes a lot of misdirection. What do you think about that?
Just one thing. What those young kids saying is it's fast money, or it's easy, to go viral, or. But I don't think it's easy. It's actually a long route, and you have to be really strong and down to earth to get where you want to be.
Yeah.
So I think it's not a profession where you can make fast money, and
it's a process.
But there's a combination. Yeah, it's a combination of a little bit of talent. It's luck. It's your network.
Yeah.
So, and then your persistence. You really have to be on it.
Yeah. And this is amazing. I don't know when you're going to be again in Uganda, but we would like to invite you to some outreach projects. We have outreach projects that we go into the community. And as a lady, as a female, there are these young female artists, and there's so many challenges they go through. What kind of piece of advice would you give them, and what would you advise them? Mostly, this is for the ladies and for the young ladies out here in Uganda mostly. What advice would you give them as an artist, and what would you advise them on how to carry themselves? What would you tell a young female or who wants to step into your shoes? What advice would you give them?
I mean, you're right about that part. I also when we scouted, there were just two girls showing up, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on here? I mean, there are probably more female rappers too. But I think they challenge more, or they have more challenges than the guys in Uganda.
Exactly.
Because it's still more like a traditional, view on like what a woman has to do later, or they want to get married.
Exactly.
So it's just a different approach. But I think like if you really want to do it as a woman, you have to be very self-centered and egoistic.
Yeah, true.
You have to have the bite.
Of course, man. You gotta fight back. You gotta bite back, man.
Exactly, because if not, it's gonna take advantage of, and I feel like it's harder actually for the girls, I believe.
Yeah, true. That's very true. And the females I've also worked with, I think most of them, I tell them, you gotta be hardcore. Don't give in to sometimes, someone they may emotional intelligence. There's that bullying, trying to get to your head, to your mind. I think they have to learn to be tougher than they look. You may be pretty, but you gotta be tough. Yeah, you gotta have that thick skin.
You have to be very tough.
Yeah. And then there's another question that has come in here. This guy is from Australia. He's one of our best listeners, Jimmy. He's asking, what's the most exciting project you have worked on right now, or you're working on? What's the most exciting of all them? Because we played even a couple of tracks. We played 3 songs. There was also another cipher. We're going to also talk about that. But what's your most exciting project so far?
I think it was like just what I did like a couple of weeks ago when I was in Uganda.
Yeah. The Clark Connect.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just start the event series.
Yeah.
And then having those guys in one spot. They were performing, some of them. Some were just freestyling. And then we just took it down to the studio like that night, right?
Yeah, true.
Where we recording the cypher with Jay Watts. So Jay Watts was on the beat.
Yeah.
And later on, actually, we just stepped out the studio and went to the gas station down there to shoot the cypher.
Yeah.
So it was like, everything was like done in one night, basically.
I think you were super excited.
So it was fun, and like we were up like until 4 a.m. in the morning.
No, man.
Did so much productive stuff.
Yeah. Can you share any memorable, inspiring success stories? Like, say, for one of your clients or for one of your talents that any success story that amongst the people you've worked with?
I think I was when I came back now, I was connecting with some rappers from 2018.
Okay.
Which I scouted.
Okay.
So the youngest back then was Abraham Saint.
Yeah.
I think he was 19 by the time. He's the brother to Pyramid MC.
But Claudia, man, I gotta stop you, man. You know Pyramid.
Yes.
How do you know Pyramid is it all the way? He's in Ginger all the time, man. Shout out to Pyramid, man. This is a very talented young man, and I'm very touched that you've reached every region. Because we have promoters even here in Uganda who don't even, I'm sorry to say, give an F about it, but we have these people out here, but they don't. You're out there in Germany, and you have all this talent stretched out in Kampala. How do you do it, man? I'm blown away, honestly.
I just, I think it just was brought to the right people, to be honest.
Yeah, you connect.
One door just opened the other. It was so easy for me to connect with all of them. And Pyramid MC was scouted in Kawempe with Sister MC. He was the hood representative by the time. So and then he brought his brother along, and what I wanted to say was it was amazing to see. Now he's 25 or something.
Grown, he's now a man, yeah.
And so it's he's still into music. He's still trying. He's releasing also tracks soon.
Yeah.
And he worked with some other rappers who were also on the project. They did some projects.
Yeah.
So it's good to see they're still in contact. They stay connected.
Yeah.
And we also were performing afterwards after, like, it was the first time in studio when I did the project.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he never was to a studio before.
I think Claudia, me, I want to.
So it was like,
Go ahead.
No, it was just good to see, like, that they still got the love, still pushing, got invited. I remember that Big Ben was reaching out for this girl I scouted at the time. I think her name was DJ Han or something like that.
DJ who?
No, like it was a female rapper.
Oh, female rapper.
And I brought her. She was like one on the side, not on the side, so on a rap rapper.
Okay.
And then Big Ben was reaching out. He's like, "Hey, who's this girl? I want to have her on my track." Stuff like this happened.
Yeah. And Big Ben is a big
deal. So Big Ben by the time was kind of exactly picking up, and everybody knew him. So good stuff like this happened, right? And I just, I feel like that's what makes me happy.
Yeah, true. True. I hear you. I think it fills you with joy when you see something grow, and from how you started it and it's now something amazing it is. Because by the time I found out about this, I really had to reach out.